Jonathan used to say, what's said in the car stays in the car, and that's true. Right from the first year, I just loved it. I was just so fascinated by meeting all these people that I would never have met in my life. It was just wonderful. And the very first person that I ever picked up was Sir Charles Mackerras, who was just lovely. And I just thought, oh, I just love this. I love the chance of meeting all these people.
If they were all like that, it was going to be a good job.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I'm expecting you to get the back of my hair in the car, because that's my best feature. I tell you, you have never lived until you've had a soprano warming up in your car. Because this is a very small tin box and that's a very big voice. And that was...
Warming up at full tilt?
Well, her flight was late. This lady's flight was late, and she was going straight to rehearsal. She didn't have any time to go to her hotel, so she had to do her warm-up exercises. And she said, did I mind? And I said no. And then it was, oh, right, that was loud.
Oh, I think it's going to rain. Let's have a quick scoot around the garden
Quick scoot
before
round.
it starts.
So this is supposed to be my red border.
Yes, I see reds. I see many shades of reds.
Some reds, yeah, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, you know. I mean, I love Edinburgh, I love the buzz of it, but you just sometimes need that little bit of downtime, that away from the concentration. So it can be fairly intense, and you do get quite tired. So it's nice to have a break and a wee bit away from the quietness.
That's
and it's starting to rain.
Let's get
shall we
in
go
quick.
in?
Yeah.
Cup of tea? I remember picking up a group, it was a dance group, and they came from somewhere in Russia, like Uzbekistan and everything, and they were so funny because I had this sign up in their language for them, but they walked straight past me, and I wasn't quite sure. I knew there was about a group of them. I wasn't quite sure who they were, and then if you go to the carousel, you can kind of judge by what's coming off the carousel what they are. So obviously they started picking up drums and various instruments, and I thought, aha, that's my chap. So I went and introduced myself. Well, they picked me up, they laid me across their knees and took a picture of me.
They laid you across their knees?
Yeah, I was lying across their knees like this, you know, sort of, and they were lovely, they were just really nice. But
do you find that seeing these artists perform after you've driven them, after you've picked them up from the airport at 4 in the morning, do you watch them in a different way? Yes,
I think I probably do, yeah. I mean, it gives me a big thrill to hear somebody playing or singing, knowing that I've talked to them, and you know, we've maybe had a chat about the performance. Not that I know terribly much about music, because I don't, but any kind of insight gives you just that little bit of extra interest when you go to the performance. And to see the other side of the festival, you know, everything that goes on behind the scenes to make it all work, you have no idea how much work goes into it. It's just enormous. So it's something to be very proud of. I'm very proud of being from Edinburgh anyway. It is lovely, and it's just a break away from the noise of the city and everything else. So,
yeah.
Yep.
That feels, it must be a very quiet part of town to come back to after the mayhem of the festival.
The middle of town is just manic, and you just need that break, because you can't do that for 7 or 8 hours a day without just going. Some days I literally could strangle somebody.
But you haven't?
But I haven't. No, honestly, I never have. I've never been found out anyway.
Not yet.
Not yet.